So certainly a lot of excitement building all over the Lowcountry, and we're excited this morning to be joined by one of the elite pilots live here in our studio, Major Chris Collins. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Aaron. Appreciate it.
And it's really neat. We've been kind of talking, off air a little bit about the life of being a Blue Angel. You guys are on the road in the skies a lot.
We are. We're on the road about 320 days out of the year. So, but 2.5 months of that is spent out in El Centro, California, from January 1st to March 15th, where we do our winter training 6 days a week out there.
Because we were talking about this, certainly there is an element of danger to your job. You guys are practicing a lot.
We are, and when we first start out with a new team, we start out pretty far apart, and as the season progresses, everybody gets more comfortable. We'll move the sets in closer and closer. So the show you see today in Charleston, if you take a look at us in November at our last air show, will be even tighter than what you'll see out there today.
So we get a treat actually having the show later in the year.
You do, yep.
Now let's talk about what folks are going to see today. I know there's still another kind of round of practicing today, but we're actually going to probably have a sneak peek at the full show.
You bet. And yesterday we flew twice. First flight was just to get our checkpoints, and then the second one was a full-up practice. Today will be much the same. We'll be taking off at 3 o'clock. It'll be a full practice to include our narration and the music. Today, for all intents and purposes, will be the exact same thing that you'll see on Saturday and Sunday. It's just tomorrow and Sunday will be just that much more comfortable with all the checkpoints here in Charleston.
It's going to be awesome. And I've seen the Blue Angels fly before. You guys put on quite a show. What's it like being in the cockpit? I mean, that's one thing everybody wants to know. We can see it from the ground, but we can't imagine what it's like being in the sky.
It's pretty awesome. I remember when I first joined the team and I got my first ride in actually the number 4 jet, the jet I fly right now. And I thought, holy cow, how am I going to be able to do this? There is an aircraft 18 inches away from my head. And, for me it's a treat because I get to do it every day. And every now and again I get to fly fleet pilots, pilots from the Navy and the Marine Corps and the Air Force, and listen to their reactions in the back is well worth me giving them the ride.
Oh, I know. Well, and I know some members of the media have been taken up in these planes before, and most of them end up throwing up or passing out. How do you not do that?
Well, if you get sick on roller coasters, you're probably going to get sick in the back of the F-18. But as far as passing out, that's more of a physical thing for us. We work out, 5 to 6 days a week on our legs and our abs, and to help combat the G-forces. And we know exactly when they're going to come every day. And, we don't try and knock people out. We tell them, and then it's really up to them. And if they use the right technique to stay away.
Take your risk. Well, it's going to be a great show. Major Collins, thanks for joining us this morning. And also to be safe and, certainly want to wish them good luck this morning. Now, again, also want to remind you of where you can go to catch the 2-hour air show, both Saturday and Sunday over Charleston Harbor, starting at 2 in the afternoon. You're also going to find all the information you need, including parking, shuttles, and more. abcnews4.com. Just type Blue Angels into the keyword search bar. We've got all the information for you.